Hello everybody, we're Stephen and Gina with Live Deeper 10X.
And we are saying goodbye to the quiet countryside of Ireland and heading into the big hustle and bustle of Dublin. This is our last official day in Ireland. We are in Dublin today. We're going to check out a few sites that are kind of well known in the area, and then head on to our next destination, which is Scotland. So we arrived in Dublin and we're in the car park, getting our, yes, that's what they call it here, the car park. We're in the car park and we spent probably a good, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 minutes trying to track down just the rental car because we couldn't figure out where to go. So we did finally locate it, and it's a cute little Volvo Polo. And Volkswagen, but yeah, Volkswagen Polo, not Volvo. That would be way out of our budget. So let's take a moment and talk about the fact that Stephen asked me to make sure that we got a manual for this experience, as well as the fact that he really wanted to drive. So we're living deeper. I'm living really deep right now. And so it's going to be fine.
The steering wheel's on the wrong side, I just noticed. You didn't tell me that.
This is going to be our car for the next 11 days while we're here in Ireland, and so be ready for some shenanigans. No pun intended. So more to be revealed.
Gear shift. Okay, if you didn't know, it's still first through fifth, left to right. So that's a good sign. I remember those numbers. We're also not entirely sure how to get there.
Well, we've got directions.
But we don't have a SIM card or a long distance service.
No, but we're going to be fine.
All right.
We're going to be fine.
All right.
Alrighty. So we are on the road on our way to Collinstown, Ireland. And I must admit, I'm not surprised. He's doing a fabulous job. So short of anything coming out in front of us, like a deer or something like that, I think we're going to be okay.
But Gina is putting on what I call the Facebook facade.
Yes.
Because it's really not at all.
No.
What's really happening.
I'm really stressed.
When we're not playing.
Wait, move over.
Like,
Wait, you have to move over just a little bit. So I'm sitting in what's supposed to be the driver's seat right now, and there's no steering wheel in front of me. So this is what I'm looking at, which is fine under, some circumstances, but not with me. So we're doing fine. We're doing fine. All is well. It's going great. I always have a little bit of a control problem anyway, so that's a turn. So anyway, it's doing great, and I'm excited. Stephen's doing a great job. Thanks, Stephen. Bye-bye now.
So not too long ago, we put out a video on New Orleans, playing some real New Orleans Cajun music. It hasn't even been that long, and what do we got on the radio?
We're in Celtic music now. In Ireland, of all places. You guys won. Goodbye. Here's another one.
Helen and Noel, two of the nicest people you will ever meet, took us to dinner last night where we had a Guinness in Ireland. And then afterwards they said, wait, we're going to drop by the pub before we go home for a nightcap. So we were thinking, oh, okay, all right, this will be loads of fun, but will it be too much fun? When we went to bed last night at 12:30, I set the alarm for 8 o'clock in the morning so we could make it to Dublin and get to our flight on time. I woke up, looked at my clock, it was 5:30 p.m. We had missed the flight. Our son had been calling us all day long, and then I realized it was a dream. It was horrible. Guinness. What do you got?
I have cream of mushroom soup with, this isn't soda bread, it's brown bread. It's different than soda bread. Right. And it's delicious. And what are you eating?
What do you have, Noel?
Pink prawn salad and Guinness.
And I, for a change, am having a Guinness, doing my best to finish it before the foam is gone so that I will be seen as acceptable here in Ireland.
That's right. You will not be laughed at.
And for you, anything exciting, Helen?
No, nothing exciting.
Chicken with apricot.
Chicken with apricot?
Chicken with apricot.
Very nice.
Oh, no, what you got?
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips, just like myself. And what was yours again, G?
Jalfrezi with rice, which is a type of Indian dish.
And is it spicy or not spicy?
Well, I'll tell you in a moment.
All right.
So we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. And it's got chicken in it. It's not. I would know right away. Not at all.
Let the record show. Guinness complete, foam still in glass.
Bird never flew on one wing.
American translation. Bird never flew on one wing. That's awesome. So donuts in Ireland are different than donuts in the States. I think it's more of a fancy treat because a donut will be 2 or 3 euros for a single donut. It's pretty much the same size as the one in the States, but despite that, it's a delectable treat. So we went to Offbeat Donut Company here in Dublin, and these are the ones we chose.
We got a unicorn, isn't he cute?
A unicorn, and what's special about a unicorn?
They're magical.
Well, that and they are the national animal of Scotland.
I don't believe that.
Totally true.
Is it true?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you more about that later. What else did we get?
A regular glazed donut.
Regular glaze, that was me. I just went with the regular glaze because it looked fantastic. Sometimes simple is better. And
this is cookies and cream. And so it's got filling in it. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, all of which is very healthy and will probably give us a sugar crash.
That's all right. We've both lost so much weight since we've been on this trip.
What?
It's been
One thing we should point out when you're doing your trip, it's really important that you get all of your credit cards worked out to have them go to the right phone number. We've run into a couple of problems right now with our SIM card connecting with our credit card agency for double verification. So things that we have wanted to see, we weren't able to get tickets for because we couldn't get into our credit card, which was really unfortunate. So we're working on getting through that and troubleshooting that, but be mindful of when you travel internationally to get with your credit card companies and let them know, so that way they remove that double verification code, so that way you can access your credit cards easier.
those good donuts?
Right?
Are they your favorite in town?
Supposedly, yeah.
Okay, all right. We're standing outside the Brazen Head in Dublin. It's very interesting. There's a heated rivalry going on about the oldest pub in Ireland.
Actually, I think it's in the world, because Sean's pub says they're the oldest in the world.
Yeah, so the folks at Brazen Head say we're definitely the oldest. 1198. This is when there's been a pub on this site since 1198. Sean's pub said that's not even accurate. We've had a pub on our site since the 900s.
AD, right?
Yeah.
900 AD.
Yeah, and when you go and look into it, each has a Guinness World Record associated with it, but neither one are for the oldest pub, and neither one actually have really any evidence that there's a pub at that location for that amount of time.
But wait, does it really matter? Because honestly, they're both really old.
Very old.
I mean, come on. Yeah.
But there's some evidence, like Sean's pub, there is some materials within the walls that the National Museum of Ireland has dated back to the 900s AD. But there was an archaeological survey that indicated the oldest part of the walls looked to be the 17th century, utilizing some material from older structures.
So you really don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. You don't know who wins, but
it really is.
They have their favorites.
Brazen Head is here in Dublin, and Sean's pub is in Altune, Athlone, which is actually smack dab in the middle of Ireland. So you probably could benefit to going to both if you find yourself here, but we did end up making it over to Brazen Head. Sorry, Sean, we weren't able to get to see you, but
next time.
Maybe next time. But anyway, great little controversy, and obviously the Irish keep on fighting, so that's good stuff.
What do you have there?
Irish coffee.
What is it?
It's hot coffee with Irish whiskey and cream.
And?
It's delicious.
Is it?
Yeah, you can taste the whiskey, but it's not really potent. You have to drink the coffee through the cream, though. That's what they say. Yeah, you can definitely taste the whiskey.
While we're eating at the Brazen Pub, I've decided to get a beef burger because they also have burgers made of other meats. It looks delicious. I'll try it in a moment. Got some chips as a side, of course, with some slaw, another staple. Gina has dug into hers, seeing as it is well past lunchtime. What did you get?
I got a toasty, which you should always get when you come to Ireland. You get them in any pub when you have a beverage. And it's got toasted brie, tomato, and spinach. It's delicious.
They try and avoid car accidents. That's a requirement.
Yes.
St.
Patrick's Park. St. Patrick's Cathedral. We're at the St. Patrick's Cathedral Park in downtown Dublin. And look at the big birds washing themselves in the fountain. From what we heard from our guest, our home host, is that there's a huge movement happening here in Ireland to replant or connect with wildflowers. They want to do wildflower gardens all over to bring the bees back so that they can increase pollination for more trees, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, I think so. Bees and butterflies. And,
Oh, that's right, the butterflies were the big one.
yeah. Dublin Airport on the way to Edinburgh.
Prepare to exit traveling.
Heading to Scotland.
Well, we're the rear.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Join us next time for our adventures in Edinburgh, Scotland. It's a magical place. Click that subscribe button and hit the bell to get our newest videos as soon as they're off the press. Thanks for watching.